Hello, I am Dr. Satish SV from Sri Madheshwara Government First Aid College, Kollegala, Chamarajanagar district. Welcome to online class series. It is subject Zoology, BSc second semester, Unit 5th, Unit 6th, Class Mammalia. So let's have a discussion of general characteristics of class Mammalia. Mammalia includes diversified animals. As you are seeing, a number of diversified animals including the whales, armadillo, meerkat, owls, monkeys and anteaters. The word mammalia is derived from Latin. Mamma means breast. Class Mammalia includes animals having the breasts. These breasts are called as mammary glands. All over the body, hairs are present. Body is completely covered with hairs, except few regions of the body, including palm and foot. Mammals are warm-blooded animals, also called as homeotherms because they are capable of maintaining the constant body temperature. They are viviparous because they are going to giving birth to the young ones. They are not laying the eggs. They are having well developed diaphragm. Diaphragm lies between the abdominal cavity and the thoracic cavity. Mammals are very much important because they occupy the topmost position. It also includes man, the master of the present age, and mammals includes largest and heaviest animals on the earth, which includes the animals such as whales, dugong, elephant, etc. So this is the blue whale. That is, it may be about 100 feet long and 120 tons of weight. Nearly, it looks like 9-story building. It is equivalent to 9-story building. This is the loudest mammal on the earth, which is capable of producing 188 decibels of sound below the water. The sound travels about hundreds of miles. As I already told, important character of the mammals is presence of epidermal hairs. Hairs are present all over the body. Body can be divisible into head, neck, trunk and tail. Two pairs of limbs are present, which are pentadactyl. Pentadactyl means they are having 5 digits. So this is the structure of human skin, characterized by the presence of hairs. Skin also includes sebaceous and sudoriparous glands. Sweat glands and oil secreting glands are present. Tail is long and it is mobile. It is capable of moving. All mammals have special type of sweat glands, that is Mammary glands. Mammary glands are nothing but they are the modified sweat glands capable of producing the milk. So milk is produced for nourishing the developing young ones by the females. Toes, the digits or toes ends with horny claws, pointed curved claws, or nails or hooves. Homeothermic means capable of maintaining the constant body temperature. Eyes are protected by the lids. Lids are movable and they are having an external ear opening, large fleshy cartilaginous flap called as pinna. This is one of the important characteristic feature of mammals. Here is panda, koala bear. It is also one of the mammals. This is Tasmanian devil. The skull is bicondylar, means two occipital condyles are present behind the skull. Occipital condyles means they are the regions for articulation with the vertebra of neck. Cervical vertebrae are 7. That means the vertebrae present in the cervix are 7. Lower jaw is made up of single bone as compared to reptilian jaw. In reptiles, the lower jaw is made up of many bones which are united. But in mammals, only a single jaw bone is present. That is called as dentary. And here, this is a comparison of the reptilian ear bone and mammalian ear bones. In the middle ear, only a single bone, that is stapes, is present. With respect to the mammals, 3 bones are present in the middle ear, that is malleus, incus and stapes. 3 bones are present. They are called as ear bones or ear ossicles. Jaws are having the teeth. Teeth are heterodontic. Heterodontic means different types of teeth are born on the jaws. And they are differentiated for various purposes such as biting, grinding, tearing, crushing, etc. 4 types of teeth are present in the mammals, that is incisors, molars, premolars and canines. And mammals are called as heterodontic because of the presence of different types of teeth. And they are also called as diphyodont. In some mammals, 2 sets of teeth are born during the lifetime. The first set is called as the milk set or milk teeth, and gradually the milk teeth are replaced by another set of teeth called as permanent teeth. That's why they are called as diphyodont. These are incisors, these are canines, these teeth are called as premolars, and these are molars. In mammals, heart is 4-chambered, having 2 auricles and 2 ventricles. Because of this, there is no mixing of the oxygenated blood from deoxygenated blood. The blood flows separately. The deoxygenated blood and oxygenated blood flows separately. And only one, that is left aortic arch or aorta, is present. RBCs or red blood corpuscles or erythrocytes, they are biconcave and no nucleus is present. This absence of nucleus gives efficiency to the blood cells to transport more and more oxygen. Respiration is by lungs. Lungs are the efficient organs of respiration. Larynx is present, having vocal cords which are meant for producing the different types of sounds. That's why we are singing and capable of producing different sounds. Muscular diaphragm is present. Muscular diaphragm, that is, the diaphragm is made up of muscles. And mammals are known for the greatest power of intelligence because mammalian brain is highly developed and specialized, and this phenomenon is called as cephalization. So the cephalization is highly developed than any other animals. That's why they are having the power of intelligence. They are showing intelligence such as analytical, etc. This is the brain showing well developed cerebrum. Sexes are separate. Male and females are separate. That is, sexual dimorphism is exhibited. Fertilization takes place inside the body of the animal. Males are having copulatory organs. Testes are enclosed in the scrotal sacs. Development takes place in the uterus. Most of the mammals are having a well-developed placenta. Placenta helps in nourishing the developing embryo, exchange of gases, and also meant for excretion. Thank you.